Welcome back, everybody. This is Savage Slurp, and today we're going to be playing the Horror Nightmare Collection. From the initial looks, it looks like it's going for a faux PS1 look here. And we got three different games that we're going to be playing in this episode. So this is definitely one of those ones that's perfect to just go on ahead and put on and fall asleep to. Well, anyway, let's go on ahead and get into the video. Grab your popcorn or your pillow, and let's get into it. Okay. Oh, well, that's awfully convenient, isn't it? Take your cell key, come and find me. Okay. So, it's kind of going, not necessarily for a faux PS1 look, but kind of like a pixel art style, a low poly pixel art style, which it actually reminds me of that Garry's Mod map that I played, Void Places, which if you didn't know, they actually released a new map. The creator, Pink and Black, created a new map, Void Mall. Go on ahead and check it out. How did you get out? This place is a nightmare. Can you help me too? There might be more keys in the warden's office. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly what the story is here yet, but everything's looking pretty standard for a prison. You got your showers, you got your long corridors lined with cells. Library. So we don't have access to the library. We do have access to the warden's office. It's very dark in here, by the way. Can't see anything right there. You picked up the key for cell 001. Okay. This must be that guy's cell key. Is there going to be any benefit for letting this guy out, and do we have an option to not let him out? Oh. He's a corpse. What happened to you? Did I told you to save someone? The code is 666. Look at what you made me do. Okay, so whoever let us escape definitely went on ahead and killed this guy. Which, I'm gonna have to assume that this is a demon, because there would have been no way except for the key to access that to kill that man, and also the code is obviously 666. Okay, completely dark in all the cells next to us. Oh. Isn't that the guy that I just tried to save? You entered the code 666. God, I wish I had a flashlight. I can't see anything coming through here. It's very dark. There we are. You got now a flashlight. Press F to toggle the light. Okay. 014. 014. Is that... Okay, so 014 is what was on the bed, so I'm assuming I have to find that one. 016. 014. A little bit off-putting that these blood decals are much higher quality than the actual textures. Is this the guy that saved us? Okay. What the fuck am I playing? Tentacle heads. This is weird. You know, I think this collection was only 99 cents. So far it's definitely showing its value, although it's so weird. Okay. Finally free. Is there a twist to go along with that? Oh, is it a loop? Or maybe it was just a nightmare. Oh. You will never leave this forsaken place. Okay. Ugh. Anning's Games. That was not Evil Crow. I just got the wrong achievement. Alright, let's do Paul's Lost Remains. What did I just hear? Was that Paul screaming? I have to check up on him. Tiny shovel. A couple of liquor bottles. They're all in a perfect line, might I add. Where's Paul gone? And what is all this? Blood. I have to find him. Okay, not the best writing I've ever seen out of this game, but... Alright, now this looks like a faux PS1 game, and might I add, it looks awesome. This is the type of stuff that I like. You picked up Paul's right arm. Okay, well at that point I just wouldn't even worry about finding Paul. What are we doing? Reassembling this guy? Okay, Paul's definitely gone, guy. You picked up Paul's chest. Well, more his entire torso, but... Are we gonna have to build him back? Well, almost like an effigy? You place Paul's chest on the cross. Okay, so yeah, apparently we're rebuilding him. But why? Why would you just wake up, find pieces of your friend, and start trying to put them back together? What's that going to do? You picked up Paul's left arm. Is this his head? There's Paul's head. Kinda looks like Gordon Freeman. Alright, and I think I've seen some more lights over here. We still haven't found either one of his legs, right? Well, surely this is where we came from, right? No? Yep, there's a leg. Now this is more like a fever dream right here. This is only something that you'd experience in a nightmare. Making a desperate attempt to put your friend back together after finding his tent full of blood while you're camping. This is not something that a typical person does. But maybe since this is assumed to be a dream, they wouldn't come to that realization. Okay. So we should have everything to put this guy back together. There's the head. Okay. Paul. Okay, so now we're trying to talk to him. Paul, you are complete now. Paul? That's about the reaction that I'd expect. Paul, what the hell happened to you? I have to run. Maybe I can reach my car. Okay, where are we running? Oh, okay. The candles lead the way. He's not exactly that fast. To be honest, the car definitely would have been my first idea. Okay, where's the car, though? Not seeing any more candles. Gotta be over here. Awesome. Yep. See you, Paul. How much you want to bet that he's gonna catch up to me anyway? I made it. The end. Thanks for playing. Yeah, these are a lot shorter than I thought they'd be. But let's go ahead and do the last one here. I'm not sure if this creator is supposed to be adding more of these short experiences later on, but I can't continue driving this car. Perhaps I'll find assistance further down the road. No exit. It's a weird visual bug going on here. Half the sign is properly shaded and the other half is not. Can I not go further up the road? I guess not. So we have no choice but to cut through the cornfield. Against our better judgment, of course. Is that supposed to be scary? It's like early morning. The morning fog restricts our view, as well as the cornstalks that are twice our height. We could still just make out what time of day it is. My one complaint with this collection is the fact that these experiences are so short. It's actually very disappointing that it's almost over already. Okay, so we follow the pools of blood to the axe. And now we have an axe. Is there any way to equip that, or... You know what? We could use that to break these boards. Showed us a problem, and then it showed us a solution. Can't ask for much more out of a game, can you? Them short swings. Deadly. Okay, who has paintings in their barn? Very obscure paintings, might I add. You know, this almost looks like it's AI generated. Now this one, that one's probably something they found on the internet. What do we got here? So somebody's actually painting these, and then they're hanging these paintings, if that easel's anything to go by. Let's move this tractor and see where this goes. Okay. But it requires fuel. So we gotta find some fuel. But first we're gonna need a key. So I'm guessing that they have the gate over here that's gonna get this key. So that looks like the farmhouse over there. What do we have here? Is this just another barn? I thought it was gonna be a farmhouse. Good old screeny of that. Yes, sir. The scarecrow stands within an ancient pentagram. A silent guardian and prisoner bound by a sinister ritual. More blood. Oh, so maybe this isn't a barn. Or maybe it is a barn. They're doing some sort of rituals in here. You'd assume by the cross that it'd be some sort of Christianity, but not so sure. Seems a little bit more than that. Okay, so everything just changed pretty quickly. It's almost like the day just went from early morning to nearly nighttime. Nothing back here. Can we run through it? We can. Although I can't see anything, so we're gonna try and avoid that. Alright. So now we've got the fuel, so we can move the tractor now. We're gonna go on ahead and give that a shot. See what's down there. Did the scarecrow come to life or something? Is that what I'm seeing? We have no access to that. We don't have a light to see either. What do we got? We found some hidden tunnels underneath the cornfields. We have no source of light outside of what's mounted to the walls. There we go. We've acquired a flashlight. Perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Oh. I need a pickaxe to remove these rocks. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back to that once we find something. Those are spikes. So are these caves maybe littered with traps? And if so, apparently we're not wanted down here. Okay. God, I want more games like these. I might actually go on ahead and do one more game because these are pretty short. Oh lord. Yep, that's not good. Bad timing on that. Yeah, I was gonna say, these games are pretty short, and I'd like to draw it out to at least 30 to 40 minutes worth of content, so I'm gonna see if I can play something else. That is awfully skilled to clear that much debris while being chased by something. Okay, so now we're somewhere entirely different. Ugh. Okay, that one kind of got me. God, these environments really do resemble nightmares, don't they? I said it earlier in a Gmod exploration video, GM Darkwoods, which I'll go on ahead and link down below for you guys to check out if you haven't seen it. But, yep, no thank you. But, I feel like the older I get, the less foggy mornings I experience. Okay, so he's kind of fast now. Okay, we're back to the road. Which way? I see a bus in the distance. I'm lucky. Now I can get away from this place. Lucky I am. Unless the Scarecrow's the driver. Oh, maybe not. Hello there. We'll be leaving soon. Please take a seat at the back. Alright. Will do, will do. I'm not alone. Someone else is also boarding the bus. Okay. Okay, yeah, the achievements were a little bit backwards. So that was the Horror Nightmare collection. Like I said, I didn't cover much time with this, as much as I thought I was going to, but I am going to go on ahead and I'm going to play another faux PS1 style horror game. I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. This is Leave Me Alone. I think it's a somewhat newer game on itch.io. I just kind of went from the last game to this game, so I really didn't check it out too much, but let's not dawdle too much, let's get to it. It's supposed to be like a, an 80s themed slasher game. But like I said, it's also got that faux PS4, PS1 look. Oh, okay, so it's tank controls and fixed camera, maybe. Adjust my volume. I didn't see what the interact button was. I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so it is based off the position of our character, which is going to be a little bit disorienting, but I guess not quite as bad as if it was based off the camera's position.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Well, they just did a name drop.
I need to get ready to meet up with Noah and go camping. I need to grab the backpack and, as a precaution, a lighter in case we decide to make a campfire.
Okay, I just have to say, I also recently played Martha's Dolls, which should be up on the channel by now. I am not a huge fan of this AI-generated voice acting. And the reason why that is because there are so many creators and voice actors out there who are willing to do these projects for free just to have something to put in their portfolio. So it's like whenever these games do that, it really takes you out of it, you know? Because it just doesn't sound natural. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like a person really is talking. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so definitely tank controls. What's right here? Okay, that just brought us back to our room. Oof, big ouch. interesting house shape here. You know, I completely forgot what my character said, just because I was so worried about the voice acting thing. So it's just gonna keep bringing us back to our room. Maybe there's something we can interact with in here? Perhaps not. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, those triggers are way too close together. I feel like they could have put the bedroom in the center of the hall or something. Well, that is a freakishly large backpack, but let's pick it up. God, man, I love these faux PS1 style games because it kind of reminds me of a simpler time. I was born in '98, so even though I was born towards the end of the '90s, it's still very nostalgic for me because, you know, everything was kind of like, it was its own thing, the '90s, but it also still had some touches of the '80s in it, which unfortunately I had to miss. But I just kind of have that nostalgia for a time that I never experienced. And it really reminds me of whenever I was younger and I was at my grandparents' house and they would order pizza for dinner. And it was just something about those nights, the sunset, the taste of Domino's back then, and then just like these games that are classic now. Okay, that's copyright. I'm gonna have to mute this. Just in case you're wondering, this is Danger Zone that's playing here.
Hey Noah, excited for this adventure in the forest?
Absolutely, Jackson. This getaway is going to be the best. Nothing like a good dose of nature to escape the everyday chaos.
Totally agree. Hey, I heard this forest has strange stories. Legends of things that roam at night.
Ah, you know how those stories go. Just legends to add more excitement to the experience. It won't be anything major, just two guys enjoying the outdoors.
I hope you're right. But seriously, what would you do if we encountered something bizarre out there?
Haha! Man, if I saw something strange, I'd run faster than a scared squirrel. But on a serious note, don't worry, we'll be fine. It's just a camping trip. Nothing major is going to happen.
You always manage to reassure me, Noah. Let's make the most of the night.
Yeah, see, I almost feel like the AI voice acting does a disservice to the game itself. It'd be better if it was just the dialogue and you had to read the subtitles. By the way, that was a very thick van. Very blocky. God, man. I cannot overstate how much I love these faux PS1 games. Like, especially whenever they're done well. Like, it really doesn't take that much artistic talent to make a game like this.
We've arrived.
Yeah. Well, let's get to it. How about this, Jackson? You set up the tent, and I'll go gather some wood for the campfire. What do you think?
All right. I'll start setting up the tent.
Anyway, yeah, it doesn't take entirely too much artistic talent to make something like this, but if you can nail that aesthetic, which judging just by the way that this looks, it looks like they have, you can make something truly awesome. Okay, so we're in a third-person mode now. Oh, that's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of that video. I can't remember who released it, but it was essentially like a PS1 demake of Fortnite. Okay, so we have our tent set up. Apparently we're not supposed to crawl in yet, but we do have a couple of openings in the trees that we can check out. Let's go to this. Okay, well, it's blocked off for now. Maybe this other side? Very convenient clearing right here. So we can go back the way that we came in, and that's the only direction it's allowing us to go at this point. Okay, so there's really no reason to go back here except for to look at the sign. Oh, we can go first person. That's interesting. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but... Okay, so we're inside the tent. What is that doing for us? Can we maybe go this way? No. Well, what else is there to do? Retrieve the backpack from the car. I'm pretty certain that I tried that. Okay. Alright, so apparently our backpack is shrunk. It's not the, Oh, look, it's about to grow again. Yeah, that's a very large. Alright. Now the lantern. So if we press tab, we can see our current objective. Where's the lantern now? Maybe the back? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Explore the map and wait for Noah. Okay, so I want to go through this smaller area first. It's a little bit immersion breaking the way that they called the map a map instead of the surrounding area.
What is this? A graveyard?
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Just a little. Newspaper page found. Macabre discovery in Whispering Woods Cemetery, September 19th, 1982. The tranquility of the peaceful Whispering Woods forest was once again disrupted by a sinister discovery when a body was found in the local cemetery. Residents who frequent the forest for outdoor activities and visit the cemetery are perplexed by the disturbing event. Details are still scarce, but initial reports indicate that a passerby discovered the body during a morning walk through the cemetery. Authorities were immediately alerted and are conducting a thorough investigation to determine the victim's identity, as well as the circumstances that led to his ominous discovery. The area around the cemetery has been temporarily cordoned off as investigators seek evidence and clarification on the incident. So far, there's no information on eyewitnesses or possible suspects. Residents are expressing growing unease, reigniting old rumors and dark stories associated with the forest and the cemetery. Authorities are appealing for community collaboration, urging anyone with relevant information to come forward to assist in solving this dark mystery. The investigation is ongoing, and updates will be provided as more information emerges. Okay. Well, it's saying that Noah's back, and it appears to be getting ever so slightly darker. I want to keep looking around though. I'm saying to return to the tent, but I feel like it's vital that I understand the immediate area around me. Okay. Is this perhaps that building that we had seen at the very start? By the way, I forgot our character's name already. I know our friend's Noah. Only because we have that clue or hint. I'm gonna go right around Noah and keep exploring this way. Ah, okay. I guess we can't.
Hey, Jackson, I brought the firewood.
Jackson.
Let's set up the campfire. It's getting late.
Jackson and Noah.
Jackson, do you have something to light the campfire?
I brought a lighter. It's in the car. I'll go get it.
Why do I feel like something bad's about to happen when we go get this lighter? Why is the lighter in the trunk anyway? Okay, well, he's not dead yet. That's good.
Man, nothing like the warmth of a good campfire to ward off any weird feelings in the forest.
I agree, Noah. Sometimes it's good to escape the urban routine and enjoy nature. So speaking of which, how about telling some spooky stories? They say it's a camping tradition.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it. I have one to start. Ever heard of the local legend of the Silent Trail Ghost?
No, I haven't. What's that story?
They say many years ago, a lone traveler got lost in this forest. He walked a narrow trail, but was never seen again. They say now, at night, you can hear his silent footsteps wandering through the forest, as if still searching for his way home.
Well, I've never seen anything that couldn't be explained, but there's always something eerie about this forest, don't you think?
Sometimes imagination plays tricks on us, but hey, we're here to have fun. No ghosts are going to spoil our night.
I agree, Noah. No legend will stop us from enjoying this getaway.
Long time passed. Jackson and Noah talked for hours.
Noah, it's very late, and I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep too. I'm exhausted.
All right. Good night, Noah.
Good night, Jackson.
And there's something so creepy and relaxing about sitting around a campfire, telling stories all night.
What was that? I better wake up Noah.
No sleeping bag?
No, he isn't here. Where is he?
No, so Noah had one, but he's sleeping under the stars. Okay, well. Yeah, the sound mixing is a little bit off. Let me see if I can adjust that real quick. No? Okay, so I was gonna see if I can adjust the mixing, because the music's a little bit loud over the dialogue. But I think that's just the nature of the beast on this one. Unfortunately, it didn't let us explore this side earlier. This probably isn't the best idea to go out into this overgrown field. That only gets us more lost than we already were, looking for our friend. Go into FPS mode just so I can carefully look around this house. Okay, so we climbed in through the window. There's a note. Alright. Mystery in Whispering Woods Forest, January 27th, 1983. In a shocking turn of events, the serene Whispering Woods Forest, known for its tranquility, has become the stage for a mysterious incident. Authorities were alerted after the discovery of disturbing evidence suggesting a possible murder deep within the forest. Details are scarce at the moment, but sources indicate that the incident occurred during the night, adding a layer of mystery to the occurrence. Authorities have not confirmed the identity of the victim or the possible perpetrator, keeping details under wraps as the investigation is ongoing. Local residents have expressed shock and concern about the situation, recalling urban legends and old stories associated with the forest. So far, there are no reports of eyewitnesses to the incident, contributing to the enigma surrounding the event. Authorities are appealing to anyone with relevant information or who may have noticed suspicious activities in the Whispering Woods area to come forward immediately. The investigation continues, and more details will be released as information becomes available. Alright. So can we go through here? Noah? Where you at, pal? What is this? A door? Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Ah.
No.
Oh god. Very hard to navigate. Oh, come on, that's cheap. That is so cheap. Oh my god. God, the tank controls and just the speed of him just ruins it. Alright, is there maybe something that we can use to help us here? Let's go to this side of the room. I want to see what's here. Nothing? Okay. So, just tires. I want to check this side of the hall, too. Well, hold on. It gave us an option to go there. I think... I might have to adjust my audio for this. That is extremely loud.
No.
Yeah, another thing that we weren't doing was taking advantage of the sprint either. So that's probably why we ended up dying. But let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Oh god. Yep, he took a shortcut, didn't he? Okay, the obvious answer. Back to the car. Come on. I don't feel like we have the keys, though. It's worth a try anyway, I guess. Alright, let's try this. It should help. Man, he's right behind us, too. Okay, so the music stopped, but he's still right on our tail. I don't know what that's all about, but... Okay. This seems like the only place that we can go, so we're gonna do that. Ah, this is where we got trapped at, isn't it? And this is where we opened at.
Leave me alone.
And there it is. So that was 2, but technically 4 short horror games. So I gotta say, these games, you know, they weren't anything too crazy. They were really short, but especially this last game here, Leave Me Alone, for a free experience, pretty solid. You can't ask for too much more. I wish they did have a little bit more of a proper ending for it, but I mean, come on, it's free, and it definitely delivered that PS1 aesthetic. But if you want to check these games out, I'm going to have those links drop down in the description. One for the itch.io page for Leave Me Alone, and then as well as a Steam page for the Horror Nightmare collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and go on ahead and comment as well down below what you want me to play next. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.